Good morning and welcome. This is Jerry Mills. In this video, I'm not going to give you advice on how to find substitutes for popularly advertised products. Substitutes are nothing more than cheaper, inferior versions of the advertised products. In this video, I'm going to talk about simple and easy ways to find superior benefits for less money. At the same time, I'm not going to advise you to shift from one narrow purchasing paradigm to another narrow purchasing paradigm. I will advise you to expand your existing paradigm to include a whole world of options. Nobody buys a product because he wants that product. We buy a product because we hope to get a benefit that we expect to get from that product. Advertisers use psychology to confuse us as to what we actually want. We tend to confuse three things that are really quite different from one another. We confuse desire, benefits, and products. Desire is emotional. Knowing what benefits we want to fulfill that desire is a rational act. Advertisers have conditioned us to associate a certain desire with a specific product rather than focusing on the benefits we actually want. For that reason, we end up buying either a specific brand of a certain advertised product, or we buy another brand of something very similar to it. We may think of ourselves as smart shoppers because we compare the benefits offered by competing brands, but that process puts the cart before the horse. We should be thinking about benefits before we decide on a product, and certainly not after the advertisers have us fixated on a specific product. Here's a formula for getting more and better benefits for less money, making better health choices, and becoming environmentally friendlier, all at the same time. I have practiced it for years. It improves my purchasing decisions more than 70% of the time, and it never, ever leads to a worse decision. Always. It's either as good or better than some advertised product. Whenever I feel a desire, I ask myself two questions. One, what benefit or benefits do I want? And two, what's the best way of getting the benefit or benefits? Some of the examples I'll give you may not apply to your situation, and some examples will. For our first example, let's look at soft drinks, or more honestly called liquid candy. Maybe you don't think of yourself as drinking liquid candy, but without realizing it, you may be in the habit of drinking something like it, such as athletic drinks or fruit drinks. My technique involves seeing things as they really are and not being fooled by advertising psychology. Typically, fruit drinks are just 10% fruit juice from concentrate. The rest is water, processed sugar, chemicals for artificial flavor, chemicals for artificial coloring, chemicals as preservatives, and perhaps a few chemical secrets. Remember, what benefit do you want when you're buying that stuff? You want a thirst quencher, you want flavor, and maybe you also want quick energy. What's the best way of getting a thirst quencher, flavor, and quick energy? Certainly not liquid candy. It's overpriced. Mainly you're paying for the can or the carton, and it doesn't get you the benefits that you would like as well as you would like them. My usual practice is to put a handful of raisins in a reusable plastic container and carry along a reusable bottle of green tea that I had brewed from a tea bag. It costs much less money and offers superior benefits, thirst quencher, flavor, quick energy, Furthermore, it's healthier and environmentally friendlier. You may take the option of putting a handful of fresh grapes into a reusable plastic container. Grapes will cost you about the same or less than liquid candy, and it offers superior benefits, better health. It is more environmentally responsible. Beyond the two alternatives I've just mentioned, you have a whole world of possibilities. One pet peeve of mine is air conditioners. Remember the two questions: what benefit do we want? We want comfort. And what's the best way of getting comfort on a hot day? Air conditioners, in fact, make you feel uncomfortable. If you become addicted to air conditioners, your body is not acclimated to summer heat, and you feel terrible whenever you're not in an air-conditioned room. So what's the best way to find comfort on a hot day? Here are some time-tested, common-sense solutions. Open a window. Turn on a fan. Wear sensible clothing. Drink more water. If possible, avail yourself of architecture that works with nature rather than vainly trying to fight against it. Balconies, cross drafts, and breezeways work wonders for our comfort. On the latter point, traditional architecture tends to work with the laws of nature, unlike today's ugly boxes that completely ignore the laws of nature. In sensible architecture, you see balconies that cast shade when the summer sun is high in the sky, and which accept sunlight in winter when the sun is low in the sky. My wife and I live in subtropical Taiwan, and we don't use air conditioning. Some of my wife's former colleagues do use air conditioning. Our electric bill is only 1/7 as high as theirs. That's a savings of 86%. Furthermore, they complain about the summer heat, but we never do because we never feel uncomfortable enough to complain. I've just given you two examples of getting more and superior benefits for less money. I can give you dozens of others, some of which can save you as much as 100%. In the dialog box below is the link to my blog, Paradigmaclast, which features benefits and reality, the twofold path to higher living standards, lower prices, better health, and greener living. I hope to find a literary agent who will help me to get it published as a book. Until that happens, you can read it for free, and feel free to share it with others. Even if you don't click on the link below, you can use this pattern to save from 10% to 100% on most of the things you buy or would like to buy. Once again, here are the two questions to ask yourself. 1. What benefits do I want? And 2. What's the best way of getting those benefits? It takes practice, but you'll be glad you did.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Thanks for watching. This is Jerry Mills. Good day.